Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my video review for the first official trailer from Fox for the Gotham television series. Alright, good stuff. So I kind of gave my thoughts on this previously when it was announced, but now we have an actual official trailer and it's getting a lot of hype. A lot of people are checking it out. I think it's got 3 million views already, and it was just released today on Fox, which you don't usually see for Fox videos for Fox's YouTube channel because it's not used that often. So this one I think is going to be a big one. This is one I'm definitely going to check out, being of course I'm a Batman fan from pretty much the time I was just a little kid. That said, in terms of this trailer, man, it looks awesome. I gotta say, it looks really awesome. I especially like how they kind of show it from Gordon's angle, when he's kind of just starting out as a police officer in Gotham. You know, he's not Commissioner Gordon yet. He's not Lieutenant Gordon. He's just, you know, like a regular kind of cop, I guess you would say, in Gotham. So it's really cool how they show Bruce as a kid in this. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the trailer, go ahead and click that link in the description first to check it out. Pause me and come back. So I assume everyone's seen it at this point. Yeah, that you get to see little kid Bruce, and the kid looks like a spitting image of a little Christian Bale to me. He does. Yeah, and it looks like it looks like a prequel to The Dark Knight. That's personally the way when I watch it, when I look at it, it's like, this looks like a prequel to the Dark Knight trilogy. That's very, very cool to me. Now, there's no information out there really on which Batman universe they're kind of, or Gotham universe, I guess I should say, they're pointing towards. I guess it's supposed to be like, you know, a live action version of the comic books. But there's so many things about it that make me think of the Dark Knight trilogy, the city, and just Bruce as a kid. They even show in the trailer their reenactment of the death of his parents, which is shot extremely well and acted. You can even see just from there, and it's definitely really cool how you have Gordon. He basically promises him that they're going to find the guy who did it. Really cool. We have Ben McKenzie. He's playing Commissioner Gordon, or Jim Gordon in this one. I always tend to say Commissioner Gordon. It's just, you know, the two go together, but I guess just Jim Gordon because he's not commissioner yet. And I've seen him before somewhere. I think he was in 88 Minutes, and he was also in Batman Year One, the DC animated movie, which is very good, by the way. And in that one, too, it's kind of like a half and half, where your lead protagonist it's kind of like it's Jim Gordon, but there's also Batman in there as well, and it's kind of a mixture of both. This one seems to be somewhat like that, but basically Gordon is going to be our lead, and then, of course, the universe in Gotham, or the other characters around him, are going to be like young Bruce, you know, not yet become Batman. Maybe, you know, maybe as the series goes on, we'll start to see some things happen with him, depending on how long the series goes for. There's a little cameo of Catwoman when she's first getting started, I guess, and Riddler and Penguin and Poison Ivy, and just, you know, just kind of all of those legendary characters that we're used to seeing in the comic books, or I guess in the movies now too, with how big the Batman movies have been. It's going to be really cool to kind of see them all in a Batman Gotham universe before Batman. It's definitely going to be a different take, because Batman's not going to be your front runner character. Instead, it's going to be Jim Gordon, which I kind of talked about this a little bit in my video when they announced it, that preferably I would just like to see them do a Batman television series. However, that raises a lot of problems in terms of budget and things like that for a TV show. A TV show just does not have the budget of a movie. It would be really difficult for them to do Batman justice in a TV show. To have him, you know, I don't know, rooftop to rooftop, to have him, grappling, hooking around, and you know, all in costume and villains and everything, it would get really crazy expensive really quickly. So I think Fox made a smart move here, which is just to say, you know what, that's not going to happen. The budget will be blown sky high. But what we could do, instead of a Batman series, we could do a Gotham series based around Jim Gordon, who's just a regular guy. right? He's got his firearms. He's basically like a police officer, and it can play out somewhat like a, cop drama type thing, right? But in Gotham City, so you can have, you'll have a little bit more of a budget because you'll have to do the city. You'll probably want to see, for the fans, Bruce in there anyway, even if he's a kid or whatever, some of the other villains and that kind of stuff. So you could probably do that because you have your main lead character, Gordon, without blowing the budget up too big. So it makes sense for them to do it that way, and I'm pretty happy to. I'm pretty happy to see this. I mean, it looks good. It looks really good. A few geek out moments for me, like I said before, when you see Bruce's parents die and he screams out and he says his name. That's really cool. It's a Gordon. Also, Jada Pinkett Smith is in this, so that's funny. I don't know, something about that to me was like, what's she doing here? But she's in there. You got all the other characters, their younger versions, like I mentioned, all the others. And then the city itself looks great. I mean, it looks really, really good. I especially like at the end when they zoom out to where it says, Gotham at the end of the trailer, and you can see there's that like city blimp there, and there's the big build, like the huge tall buildings with the lights and everything, and it just made me think of like Batman the Animated Series, like that Bruce Timm style of artwork that we're used to seeing in Batman the Animated Series. And I geeked out a bit at that. I was like, oh man, that's awesome. Just like a Bruce Timm style Gotham, kind of mixed with maybe your Dark Knight trilogy Gotham, and that's kind of what we're getting. It looks good. It looks really, really good. I don't know if it's, some sites have it listed as a TV movie. The wiki says TV series. We don't know how many episodes. We don't know anything about the budget or how big it is or what we can expect to see in terms of, crazy stuff. But I'll say, just from the trailer, from what we've seen, I'm on board. I'm all in. I'm definitely checking it out this fall, and you're damn right I'm going to be reviewing it. So if any of you guys are interested and you're not subscribed to the channel, if you want to subscribe, by the time fall comes, when it's released, I will definitely be doing a review for it. It looks great. I'm kind of blown away, to tell you the truth. I did not think it was going to look that good. It looks amazing. It looks like a prequel to the Dark Knight trilogy. That's all I can really say. So I'm excited for it. I have read some of the comics based on Jim Gordon, like Year One, and there's others too. There's a few that focus on Gotham PD, like the police, from their perspective. And it's kind of cool to see their perspective of things and feel kind of powerless sometimes as them, because they're facing guys like Mr. Freeze and, different villains like this, and they're just the police. And all of a sudden, once in a while, Batman will show up and kick the crap out of a villain, and they'll just kind of, from their perspective, it's different to see things from their point of view. So granted, Batman's not full grown in this one. You don't have Bruce as an adult. But it's still cool to kind of see their angle of this. And Jim Gordon's kind of like, I want to say, the Robin of the Dark Knight trilogy. He's the sidekick, so to speak. So this is going to be cool. This is going to be really cool. I'm excited for it. Let me know what you guys think about the Gotham trailer and whether or not you're interested to check it out come fall time. And I'll call it here. If there's any more news posted about it, be sure I will do some videos giving you guys my thoughts on pretty much all of it. Call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, as always, and I'm saying peace.